What is Cincinnati now to sexual health?
I think it's a hotbed, literally.
Tonight, sex in the city, getting healthier with a few good women leading the fight.
Problems keeping you from having a healthy sex life. It's tough for many people to talk about, but talking about it we are here in the Tri-State.
Our Julie O'Neill joins us right now with her special report on how Cincinnati now stands in the spotlight when it comes to sexual healing.
New medications and treatments, with local doctors and therapists passionate about getting couples help. A warning, this story is about sex and contains some graphic language. We are including that language to better reflect the emotional and scientific nature of the topic.
I've always enjoyed just intimacy with my husband, just a hug, a touch, things of that nature. He's my best friend and he's the father of my children, and this is the last thing that I wanted.
Dwylette Montgomery underwent a partial hysterectomy this year after developing painful fibroids. The effect on her hormones drove away any desire to be touched.
It's like pulling away, even just a hug, just a, grabbing by the waist. I didn't recognize that response.
Dwylette got help from Dr. Somi Javed, an OB-GYN, now specializing in all things sexual health.
The number one thing I see is no desire or low libido. Patients also come in with a great deal of sexual pain, arousal issues, and then also problems with orgasm.
All now treatable, Dr. Javed says, with more help for women on the way.
There's a new medication that has already been submitted to the FDA, and this will truly be an on-demand medication for low libido.
Javed wants the word out there's help. So does sex therapist Emma Schmidt.
A lot of us are having a difficult time knowing what sexual intimacy looks like because we might not know. Never been modeled. Exactly, yeah. It's not modeled.
Schmidt recently speaking to Cincinnati's largest church congregation, Crossroads, which now offers real marriage classes that include sexual health.
There's a lot of people coming into that class going, what are we going to talk about?
Michaela and Dan Schaefer learned to talk through their struggles following a hysterectomy.
Put our relationship on a different level because we were able to be open with each other and just communicate our fears and our hopes, and not just with sex, it's with everything in marriage.
Is it kind of like if you can talk about sex, you can talk about anything?
Yes.
That's how I feel about
it. Yes, definitely.
I think there's a lot of partners who are saying, yes, we see this vision and we want to attack it.
Schmidt helps couples through previous traumas, affairs, and often trouble talking about their wants and needs.
I have clients go through a guided conversation starter. They write down, what does sex mean to me? Or what is my favorite thing that we've done sexually? What do I fear about sex?
It's why Schmidt, Javed, a pelvic floor specialist, a urogynecologist, and other local specialists in this field joined together this year to form the Ohio Center for Sexual Health, fueled by funding from the Cincinnati-based Patty Brisbane Foundation.
To date, we have raised over $4 million for research and education.
Brisbane now holding quarterly panel discussions free to the public here called #SexualHealthMatters.
Less than 30% of women can have orgasm from traditional intercourse. It is such a big problem, and I'm so proud of women that they're finally coming forward.
And another reason they're coming here to the Queen City, health insurance coverage.
Most centers around the country are cash-based, so I have women flying in from Seattle and Florida and Michigan.
Sexual healing in Cincinnati, something we should feel good about. Dr. Javed hears it from the husbands.
Yes, I do actually. I get gifts from them. And my husband, who happens to be an oncologist, said, what's going on? I said, they're happy.
Are you one of the husbands that sent a gift to Dr. Javed to thank her for getting your wife back?
We've had several conversations, put it that way. We're partners, so it's good to have my partner back. It really is.
Is that good? All right.
We have links to the conversation starters sex therapist Emma Schmidt talked about, as well as info on the next #SexualHealthMatters event right now on WCPO.com.